products. So I want to try to help you make money online, whether that's KDP, Merch by Amazon, digital products, a faceless channel, or to grow your own brand, or just get started trying to squirrel away some money on Etsy. So I'm glad that you're here with me today. I want to take you through some tools that have literally transformed my business. These tools have been curated from 2016 or beyond, and they are very valuable to how I got started in my business. And honestly, I wouldn't be able to operate my day to day without them. I was just looking through a few of them and I realized that I've already started adding some AI tools. So this might be 1.0 and we'll visit the 2.0 later on. But let me know in the chat if there's a tool that I'm talking about that you want to know an AI version, or if you want to know if there's a 2.0 to this, and I'll let you know. Um, so thanks for joining. And also, if you do decide to stay and listen, I would love for you to just let me know where you are in your side hustle journey. So let's get started. Okay, so the first tool I want to talk about jumps right into Etsy, but I want you to not overlook eRank for its capabilities on Amazon as well. I use it for Etsy and Amazon, but also I use it for keywords because it's quite valuable. So, in case you didn't know by now, it's called eRank. It's erank.com, and it has a really powerful keyword search tool. It pulls data from what's being searched on Google, what's being searched on Etsy or Amazon, and how saturated that is with the competition. So it pulls up all of the different competition there and it tells you if that niche is saturated or not. If you're going to be doing things like a digital product, pull this up so that you're able to see if wall art or an ebook is in there, what the best keywords are, and what type of products you can have that wouldn't be too similar to another product. So eRank is wonderful. It also helps you identify trends that are just starting to explode. For example, you could put in wall art and it will tell you that this particular wall art is starting to uptick because there's a lot of searches. There's not necessarily a lot of products there right now. There's a lot of Google searches and a lot of clicks that can tell you where you are in the trajectory of that. So eRank, very powerful. Also, I haven't done it yet, but I will do it at the end of this. I will put all of the links to all of these in the description down below. The next is if you're going to be doing some YouTube. This TubeBuddy is very, very powerful. It helps you with keywords, it helps you with optimization, it helps you with title enhancement. It also helps you respond to messages in your YouTube chat box. So, this is a wonderful tool, and I highly recommend adding it, even if it's just the free version. Same thing with vidIQ. They also have a lot of wonderful videos that you can watch to see how you can become a little bit more powerful in your YouTube channel. Same thing as TubeBuddy. It also offers performance tracking, SEO, trend alerts. It also offers the keywords and tags. So I highly recommend that as well. Don't overlook the free tools. Don't overlook what's out there. Google Keyword Planner is one of my go tos. I use it all the time along with Google Trends because you're able to see information from the most powerful search engine. So you can go into the keyword planner and see what keywords are being searched, and you can take all those out. And sometimes you can even identify a keyword that's amazing and it doesn't have a ton of competition. And you could take that out and put it in Etsy, Amazon, Gumroad, Shopify, wherever you have a product that you need a keyword for, extract that keyword from Google Keyword Planner. Next up is Google Trends. And The same thing as Google Keyword Planner. It's very powerful. It's free. All you do is go to Google Trends, you type in what you're trying to search for, and it will shoot back a line. It will shoot back similar words. The line means if it's trending. If it's trending, it'll be going up. If it's steady and consistent, it'll be going straight. If it's on the decline, it'll be going down. And this gives you an idea of where you are with that particular search term. So, very valuable. And it's using, again, one of the largest search websites out there. Next, we have Trademarkia. I don't do anything, merch by Amazon, Etsy, anything without looking to see if I am safe from copyright infringement because I don't want my business to go under because of a silly little infringement. I certainly don't want to do anything on purpose. So I always go through the Trademarkia real quick just to make sure that anything I'm about to do isn't protected. Everbee is another Etsy marketplace tool. It lets you see how much a seller is making on a different product, and it also lets you see research. It lets you see um, top sellers. It's a pretty powerful tool. Actually, 1 second. Let me just make sure. Okay. Okay, here we go. Next up is Canva. And I think everybody under the sun is now familiar with Canva. When I got started, it was Photoshop and it was Premiere Pro. Now we have, and InDesign for KDP, but now we have Canva, which is a really powerful tool. And I feel like every day it gets more and more powerful. But it's great if you're doing any kind of digital product, if you're doing any kind of social media, if you're doing presentations, it's wonderful. It's honestly can do pretty much everything. I even designed shirts really quickly in Canva. Next, we have Grammarly, and I use this across the board for any of my business dealings and anything on my computer. It's basically like a spell check and a grammar check on anything, and it's a Chrome extension as well. Now, Gumroad, I have done a few videos mentioning Gumroad. Gumroad is wonderful. It is pre-made layouts for planners, journals, digital products. You can buy interiors if you're doing KDP. So I highly recommend Gumroad as a website to sell your digital artwork as well, or any other digital products. Next, we have BookBolt, which is a website that can really help you if you're new to Amazon KDP and you want to test out different covers. They have different interior templates. So, say you want to make your KDP book a puzzle book and you don't really want to think about the inside, you want to just buy that. You can go to BookBolt and buy it, and then you can create your own cover to make sure that the cover is what's going to be niche in that book. You can also design covers on BookBolt if you'd like to, but I believe there is a feature that you have to pay for. Next, we have CapCut. I do a lot of my editing on CapCut, both the desktop version because there's more tools, but also you can use it for your cell phone and you can use it on the web version browser. I've used all depending on what I'm trying to accomplish, but it's wonderful. There's a bunch of text templates, a bunch of stickers that you can do, a lot of transitions, a lot of animations that you can add very quickly. Placeit is one of the tools that I don't know that I would be able to use if I would be able to do Etsy without. Um, Placeit has so many different mock-ups for everything, t-shirts, T-shirts with friends, T-shirts with a mom and a daughter, T-shirts with a mom and a son, T-shirts, people walking down the street. And you can change the different T-shirts. You can have somebody holding a mug at Christmas time if you're trying to sell a Christmas mug. They have digital products. You can do a mock up of a book. You have no idea how many different mock ups I've used from Placeit. It's amazing. Unsplash is, I think it was just bought out actually, but they have an extensive list of high quality images that are completely for free. So if you're looking at doing any kind of project where you need some free, really high quality stock images, I highly suggest Unsplash. Ben Sound, really cheap yearly membership, really cheap monthly membership, has some really unique sounds that I highly suggest you going to check out. Um, it's a smaller website, so there's not as much, but they do pack a bang for your buck if you're looking for different types of music for your YouTube videos or your faceless videos. I really recommend checking that out. The next we have Envato, which I think is just a powerhouse in not only stock music, but they have video B-roll, graphics, design elements. They are now getting into AI video. So check them out. I use them a lot as well for background music and different animations. And I'm going to be testing out some of their AI videos soon. Descript, which is something that's recently been added to my plate, but it's great for editing videos. It's great for polishing audio. You can do content repurposing as well, basically turning like long forms into short clips. But it's really great. And I've talked about it a few times now in a couple of videos. Next, we have InVideo IO, and this one I actually think has blown me away. So I did a video the other day where I created a faceless video based on something I've seen on TikTok, and I use InVideo as the creator of that. So basically took a little character that I had made on Midjourney, moved it over to InVideo, used a lip syncing tool, animated this little cartoon character guy. It created a voice for him. It moved the lips exactly to the text that we put in, and it produced this really amazing video. So I'll probably be doing another video like that soon. So don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in being alerted to that video. A lot of wonderful tools in video. Then we have Opus Clips. I use Opus Clips a lot when I do a long form and I need a bunch of short forms. So you can go in, you can put the link to your video, and it will identify different types of clicks on different parameters that you set. And it will take that and make it into a bunch of 30 to 60-second clips that then you can go and put on any of your social media. Figma is another wonderful tool. You can create lots of different logos, illustrations, you can do websites. I actually do it in collaboration with a lot of my videos so that I'm able to like walk you through a process a little bit more clearly. The same thing with Prezi. I like to use Prezi to make sure that whatever video I'm trying to discuss with you, that it's clear, and I use Prezi to try to help make that happen. Wix is a website building tool. They are really utilizing AI, and so I think when it comes to any of the websites, I personally use WordPress, and I think that's in one coming up, but I think out of all the websites, Wix is really pushing the boundaries of what AI can help with. So I think that if you're looking for something where AI is going to be a huge feature, you should definitely test out Wix. There's WordPress. I like WordPress. I used to have Squarespace, but I like WordPress because even though I think it's a little bit more work initially, I think the customization is more powerful, and I do think the SEO is a little bit more powerful. There we have Squarespace. I don't know if anyone has ever seen my website, Inventing the Inventor, but it was built all with Squarespace, and you can actually customize it quite a bit with code, but it's still pretty much in that template phase. Next, if you want to buy any kind of domain, I highly recommend using GoDaddy. Um, I think that, if you're thinking of an idea, if you have a name in mind, buy the domain. Another side hustle that you could actually do is if you don't end up using that domain, you can sell it, and just click. There's a little button after, I think, 90 days. You can click in the domain that you want to sell it. And that way, if somebody's interested in that domain, they'll contact you. You can also put up a for sale page. Bluehost is a hosting website for WordPress. It's very cheap and it gets the job done. MailChimp, I think anybody and everybody that has any kind of brand building should be collecting signatures should be collecting names. So that way, if they have anything cool and interesting come out, they can convey that to the people that are interested. Zoho Mail. So, something that GoDaddy will offer you as part of a package when you're buying a domain is, do you want to buy the at like shannoningram.com? Like, do you want to buy the hello at shannoningram.com? And it's a lot more money than I think it should be. So that's how I stumbled on Zoho Mail. Zoho Mail, you can create hello at shannoningram.com very easily and pretty cheap. I think it's, a couple dollars a month or a year. It's pretty cheap. And anyway, it just makes you look a little bit more official. So now we're getting into some freelance information. Fiverr is a freelance website where you can get things designed for you. So you don't have time to do your website. You can have somebody design it for you. You want somebody to write your scripts, you can have that done for you. You want somebody to help with your brand, you can go to Fiverr and have that done for you. Um, there is somebody that can do anything that you need done on Fiverr. But also, if you are looking to make a little extra money and you know a skill that could possibly be in demand, go ahead and sign up for Fiverr. Upwork is another one. I think Fiverr and then Upwork. I always go to Upwork when I want a little bit more high quality. Um, there's absolutely no data suggesting that one is more high quality than the other. It's just what I've experienced with the level of work that I've purchased off of each site. CoSchedule Headline Analyzer is a tool that I use for YouTube. You can put in a different title that you're thinking about titling your YouTube video, and it will give you a score. It will give you who is similar in that title, and does it have a lot of competition, and does it reach the right audience? So it's a great tool if you're a YouTuber and you want to make sure that your headline is optimized. Next, we have Glasp. I use this as a Chrome extension so that you're able to see the transcripts for each YouTube video. This is good if you want to catch something, like, or you want to rewrite a YouTube to be in your own language or elaborate on a topic that's being discussed. Um, it's a great Chrome extension. Write Blogger is one of my favorite tools. I also have a blog in addition to my YouTube channel because I believe that anything that is being taught should be taught to anybody. So that means the different learning styles. So I use Write Blogger to help me get to people that prefer reading. And so I'll take my video, I'll plug it in from YouTube video to blog post, and I'll make sure it's short and concise. And it will embed the video in case somebody wants to watch the video in addition. But Write Blogger has tons of amazing tools. They actually have a new feature where you can embed a tool onto your website. I highly recommend checking that out. I think that anytime you can give anybody in your audience member a tool or anything of value, it's always good and always establishes trust between you. Next, you have Notion. Now, most people are familiar with Notion. It can really, really be built out to be something fantastic. Excuse me. But it also can be a place where you can sell templates, buy templates, and even just get free templates to figure out what you want to do. So if you want to have a business and you want to track profit, if you want to do YouTube and you want to track scripts and keywords, if you want to have a producer, if you want to have a content calendar or task management, it does everything for you. Answerthepublic.com is a wonderful site. And I think if you're trying to do a blog or if you're trying to do any kind of content, if you go to answerthepublic.com and just start going through all of the top searches, then you'll be able to quickly rank in the Google search just by doing that method alone. Midjourney is so far my favorite AI tool. I use it a lot. And I think one of the ways that I use it the most is I look and see what people are creating when I'm looking for something specific. I will take that prompt, change it to what I'm trying to create. So it will have like the same type of look and feel as the other, but it will have my specific prompt in there. This one might be my second favorite. I haven't used it in some time because Midjourney is, the one I go to a lot. But um, Ideogram is my second, and I think that's because just the ease of being able to go in and put your information in. Before Midjourney was just a Discord channel, and now it's a web version. So I will use that more, but I do like this one. Then we have ChatGPT. I think ChatGPT is only as strong as its prompts. And so you can definitely use it for script writing, but just know that it's only as strong as what you're trying to, it's only as strong as you and what you're trying to get out of it is going to depend on what you put in. I recommend Claude AI for script writing. Um, but ChatGPT is great. I personally use it a lot for brainstorming. So then we have Claude, and again, I use this a lot for script, probably more script brainstorming, only because some of the prompts that it gives me back, or some of the searches and things that it gives me back, aren't as specific or top notch enough that I would take that and use it as a script. But could it give me a rewording of something that I already wrote? Absolutely. And that's what I kind of use it for. Then we have Riverside FM, which is how I'm actually doing this live with you today. The reason why I like the Riverside is because it records in high quality audio and video. You can have guests, you can go stream on different websites. You can do TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube all in one. Oh, and after you're done with your live stream, it actually will take that recording and put it into your dashboard. I've tried StreamYard. It wasn't the easiest for me, but I'm sure I'll give it another go sometime. Next, we're going to get into the affiliate marketing, and there are a bunch of different websites where you can sign up for that website, and then you can go through the programs that they're affiliated with and sign up to be an affiliate with each of those. So PartnerStack has a bunch of affiliate networks. Awin, which is now merged with ShareASale, they have a bunch of different networks in there as well. CJ Affiliate, ShareASale, which is now merged with Awin, and Impact. I recommend signing up for each of those and going through to see the different types of brands that they interact with and sign up for the ones that are most closely associated with what you're trying to do. So if you're travel, sign up for travel. If you're doing mechanics, sign up for the mechanic stuff. Next, we're going to get into the print on demand. And before I created this, um, there were two that were separate, but now Printful and Printify have merged. So I don't think that it's spilled over to the consumers yet, but it's in the process of doing that. So Printful is a great print on demand, and so is Printify. Well, now they're merged. So another one is Redbubble, and it's a little different than the other two, where you have to eventually, you pay for the product and you'll get reimbursed from selling it. But Redbubble, you it's very similar to Merch by Amazon, where you take your design and you put it onto whatever merch, and it will come back. You'll be able to adjust it, and then you'll be able to give a link to, say you want to put a link in bio, or you want to put a link on your website, a link on your YouTube channel. And that's all you need to do with Redbubble. You don't touch it, you don't pay for it, you just get a portion of the sale or royalty. There's also Merch by Amazon, and this is a powerhouse because you're selling on Amazon. Again, all you have to do is apply. There is a little bit of a lengthy application, or sorry, a little bit of a lengthy wait, only because it's so in demand. But after that, you start at tier 10, you go to 25, I think it's 50 or 100. After you sell that number and fill out those tiers, so if you have 25 tier, you have 25 slots. So you can put in 25 different designs. Once you sell 25, you get bumped up to the next tier. I'm at 10, I think I'm at tier 10,000. But again, it's just passive income if you don't touch it. Upload your designs, and Amazon does all the work. They handle the printing, the shipping, and any of the returns if there's anything. And you just get a royalty. Trello is amazing. I haven't used it in some time, but it's really good for helping you stay organized. If you have ideas, you can pull everything in to one little board, and you can put little notes in there to kind of keep yourself organized. Google Calendar, Shopify is, I have two brands on Shopify currently. I like this because you can be more in control. You have to drive the sales, but you can actually have a physical product and a digital product, and you can have an upsell, and you can have a bundling. Um, it's a really easy it's a really easy platform to maneuver, and I like everything that you can kind of do with it. It also it works nicely with Printify and Printful. So if you want to have a print on demand Shopify site, you can do that as well. Etsy, I think everybody knows about Etsy, but again, it's great for handmade, vintage, digital products, and it has a built-in audience of millions, and they pay a lot for that. If you're looking to sell digital downloads, Lemon Squeezy is a great site. So is Scent Owl. Stand Store is great as well. They also have that little link in bio that you can establish on your TikTok, and then you can have your digital products. You can have Printify or Printful or Redbubble or Merch by Amazon all in there. It's also a website. Now we're going to get into some drop shipping. I haven't done this in some time, so I don't know with the tariffs how this looks, but these are the sites that I used to use. So DHgate, Spocket, AliExpress, Alibaba, and that's it. Anyway, I really would love to know what types of questions that you have. Subscribe, put the questions in the chat. Um, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Um, these are just 60 tools that I had already in a list, but if you want my 2.0, if you want all of my AI tools, let me know. And if you want any free guide, go to my site, shannoningram.com/downloads, and I have a ton of free guides for you there to help you get started on your side hustle. So thanks for watching.